I didn't think that ice makers were that big of a deal until I started hosting more, having issues with my home freezer, and constantly running out of ice. Whether it's iced coffee, cocktails, or just keeping a simple drink cold while I'm cooking, that freezer ice just wasn't cutting it anymore. So today I'm putting 3 Nugget ice makers from different brands to the test. I'm talking speed, output, noise, quality, and how they fit in an actual kitchen. No specs only talk, just real world application. And today we're gonna find out which one of these bad boys deserve your counter space. Meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. All right guys, first things first, let's talk about appearance. Here we have the GE Profile, which, is the largest of the 3 options that we have today. It also kind of looks the most basic, right? This looks like something you would see at a dentist office, or just, it looks like very generic to me.
Next up, we have the goveelifenuggeticemaker Nugget Ice Maker Pro.
To me, this is the best looking one by far. It's moderate in size, fits on the counter nicely, has a beautiful touchscreen monitor in the front, and just looks more like 2026, right? Last but not least, we have the eCozy, which is the smallest of the 3 options. It also has the smallest capacity, which I'm not a huge fan of because I run through a whole lot of ice. It's nice and small. It looks kind of cool. Kind of looks a little cheap, if I'm being honest, if we're comparing the touch screens. This one is a little bit more modern than say the GE, but it's not as visually appealing and sophisticated as this one right here. All right, guys, so we covered the vanity metrics about how things look, but now let's talk about the most important factor, is how these bad boys perform. We're gonna run a test and see which one comes out on top. We're going to start by testing these ice makers to see which one produces ice first within a 15-minute time limit, and then retest at the 1.5 hour mark. Now, one of the main drawbacks about ice machines at home is the noise level. So we're also going to test that. We're going to use a smartphone app with a decibel meter to determine which one of these produce ice efficiently at the lowest noise level. All right, people, we just hit the 15-minute mark, and these 2 are in the lead fairly significantly. This one's kind of dragging up the rear. This is the GE Profile. It's producing ice, but not quite as much. These are about tied at the 15-minute mark, roughly. The ice on this one, as far as quality and clearness of the ice, is a little bit better in my opinion as well. So we'll see where we're at in an hour and a half. All right, guys, so at both the 15-minute mark and the hour and a half mark, the goveelife Smart Nugget Ice Maker Pro came out on top significantly. Especially at the hour and a half mark, it smoked the competition completely. Way more ice came out of this bad boy than both of these put together. Especially at the hour and a half mark, this bad boy cranked out way more ice per pound than both of these. Now, when it comes to noise, this one right here, the eCozy, by far the loudest of the 3, which is odd because it's the smallest. I would have thought that it might be the quietest, but I was wrong. The goveelife also comes out on top when it comes to noise. This one is the quietest ice machine of the 3 that we reviewed today. So not only does it have the most ice at the 15-minute mark, the hour and a half mark, but it's also doing so much quieter. Now, my friends, let's get to the part where everybody is wondering, well, how much these things cost, right? So this retail price is $499. The GE is $499 as well, and the eCozy is the cheapest, but also the smallest output and the loudest at $349.99. In my opinion, for the money, you cannot beat the goveelife. This is my favorite ice maker on the market right now. You guys should give them a try. If you're into nugget ice like me, you can't go wrong with this one.
In terms of durability, the internal components have gone through extensive cycle testing, and the unit comes with a 3-year warranty, which is longer than what you get from most nugget ice makers in this category.
Now, guys, probably the most important part of this entire video is the fact that the Govee Nugget Ice Maker Pro launches January 15th, 2026. It'll be available on Amazon, Govee's website, Walmart, and Best Buy with an MSRP of $499.99. But for the first 7 days after launch, buyers will receive a complimentary goveelife air purifier valued at $129.99 and an additional 5% off discount. I'll have all those details linked for you down below. So my friends, if quality ice matters to you and you want something fast, efficient, quiet, and genuinely smart, this is the product for you. Hit the link down below in my description box and start the new year off with a great product and improve your ice quality at home.